has a particular scent that they like, and trust me, this was not it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my first product empties for 2023. So if you are interested, definitely keep on watching. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to give me a huge thumbs up. So with all that being said, let us just dive right into the video. So the first set of items that we're going to be diving into are skincare items. So item number 1 is the Hamish All Clean Green Foam Cleanser. And if you have not checked out my Sherry approved haul and also my updated skincare routine, where you will see where I incorporated this cleanser, definitely check it out. I will link it in the cards above. Now this cleanser, I absolutely enjoyed it. It is a pH balancing facial cleanser. It is mild, it is clean, and it is low acid for sensitive skin. So as in previous videos, I did explain that acne prone skin most times is sensitive skin. So this product right here, it is a foam cleanser. The consistency of this is very thick and is very creamy. A little bit goes a long way, and even though it is a foam cleanser, it has never stripped my skin. When I wear makeup, I would say I triple cleanse with my makeup with Pond's, and I also double cleanse with this cleanser right here. Until this date, it has never stripped my skin away. So I already repurchased another one of these. Item number 2 is the Ava Naturals Skin Clearing Serum, and this has vitamin C+. So this contains 20% vitamin C, 2% salicylic acid, 5% hyaluronic acid, 3.5% niacinamide, 2% retinol, and 10% MSM. Now, this has to be the first vitamin C that I ever used that actually agreed with my skin. In the past, I did try the Pixie, and because I was unfamiliar and I did not know, it oxidized and it spoiled, and it was no longer good for my skin, and it also did not react good with my skin. I will be keeping this dropper to use for oiling my scalp. Item number 3 is the Coste Baja CG Centella Gel Cream. Consistency of this is like water based, is basically like water and moisture for my skin. I really enjoyed this. It is very lightweight. It does not feel like there's any thing on my skin, and it does not have my face greasy or oily at all. And I already repurchased another one of this also. Item number 4 is the Fremont Hydrating Gel Cream Mask. Now, I remember purchasing this about 3 years ago when I first started to post YouTube content, and I have never really used this. This whole entire tube is filled to the brim, and I never used it. I think for me, I used to use it like a sleeping mask. I hated the fact that it will never dry on my skin, and I feel as though that when I used it, everything used to just rub off on the pillowcase. So that is why I never really got around to even attempting to finish this out. And this product is really high scented, and I don't like it. Item number 5 is the Neutrogena On The Spot treatment with benzoyl peroxide, and this is for acne. And like the product says, this is an on the spot treatment, and I used this before in the past a few years ago, and I remembered recently, probably last year, I was dealing with some lymph nodes that was swollen, and it was actually due to the acne on my face, and I went to an ordinary doctor, and this was prescribed by him to me, and I never got around to using this. On the spot, it definitely dries out the pimple, but it leaves your skin really dry because this is to dry out. This has benzoyl peroxide and stuff like that, so this is pretty full, and I will be tossing this out. Last two items for skincare are from the brand Himalaya. Now I am pretty familiar with the brand Himalaya before actually purchasing these travel size. When I used to work at a particular cosmetics store, I purchased the whole entire Himalaya brand in full-size products. I can't remember how well it worked with my skin, but I remembered looking at the Living Dolly Pennywise haul, and this was actually a really great deal, and that is why I picked it up, but to see how it would react with my skin after all these years, because I honestly couldn't remember the first time around how well it worked with my skin or if it did anything. And this is the Purifying Neem face wash, and it says it helps to prevent pimples, and it has like a little less than quarter. And this is the Purifying Neem mask, and this is for normal to oily skin, and I know I have this scrub somewhere around the house, I just cannot find it. But I am no longer using these products on my skin. I don't think I saw any huge difference using these products. Remember, everybody's skin is different. I just picked it up because it was a great deal and I wanted to try it back on my face. So I will be tossing these two out. So the next set of product empties are actually fragrances. So I actually forgot that every single time I went to Pennywise, I would repurchase this Ryan Blake 27 scent. It was definitely a all-time favorite scent of mine, and hopefully the next time I go to Pennywise and I remember, I could pick up this to use it. It was like $11 and it worked really nice, and I remembered after even doing laundry, this scent would linger on my clothes. So hopefully the next time I remember to pick up one of these. I also have the Perry Ellis 18 Sensual in the travel size. I remember doing what I got for Christmas, and I got this scent for Christmas, and I absolutely love this scent. Just like J'adore, and I don't know if any of you are familiar with Desperate Housewife, the perfume. It reminds me of a very mature scent. I have the Kenneth Cole White, and this is a scent that I had, I think this was my first or second original perfume, and I really treasured this scent. One thing that really caught my eye when I received it is that this packaging was very simple but classy at the same time. This white packaging with this little plastic thing that is tied on here, I really loved it. The bottle is just so clean and neat. Yes, I will be repurchasing back this scent. Up next we have the Sea Island Cotton, and this is a Bath and Body Works scent that I never got to use because I was not a fan of this scent. I think I got this as a gift and I never enjoyed this scent. Like, it barely, like you see, it barely was even used. I mean, everybody has a particular scent that they like, and trust me, this was not it. Fact that I did not enjoy it, and I also know that it is probably long overdue expired. And the last two products for scents are actually deodorants, and you guys know I love my Dove deodorant, especially this original scent, and also this Adidas Control Anti-Transparent. I love this scent. So on to the last set of empties, we have some makeup items. So item number one is the Everyday Vaki powder, and this was from the brand Ciate London, and I remembered getting this in my BoxyCharm. And this is a coconut satin powder, and let me tell you, I used out every bit of this. This lasted me for almost 3 years, and it did me well. Even though it was a scented powder, it never irritated my skin. When I tell you, I used to set my whole entire face with this. It never gave me a white cast. My face never looked white or anything like that. I absolutely love this powder. Then we have the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. This right here, I could remember it is either $45 I paid for this, right? And this was a couple of years ago. and it's definitely high pigment foundation because the consistency of this is very thick. A little bit goes a long way, so obviously you know it's very much high coverage. I enjoy this. I will be repurchasing this. The shade that I use is Coffee, and this has a yellow undertone, so this was like the perfect shade for me because I have a yellow undertone. I love it. I love full coverage foundation, and I really enjoyed it. I feel as though it probably is like $65 now for the most. Really enjoyed it. Definitely will repurchase it the next time I go to Wonderful World. The next product that we have is this Sasha highlighter in the shade Bejewel. I was going through my makeup items and I realized that this thing has fungus growing on it, and I was not too pleased about that. That just made me realize like I have not used this highlighter in a really long time, and when I mean a really long time, over a year. So this definitely has to be tossed away. I did enjoy this highlighter, but you know, sometimes when you have so much makeup and then you don't wear makeup every day, there's another issue. So definitely thrown away. I don't think I would repurchase it though, because I have so many palettes with highlighters as of lately, so it wouldn't make sense. Real blush collection, and the name of this palette is Spice. So it comes with 2 blushes, 1 bronzer and 1 highlighter. I remembered picking up this for $45 or $65. I think it was $65, and even though I now realize that it's actually a bronzer shade, but I used to use the Living Daylight out of this as a contour. This was my first blush palette and I used this as a contour, and this was the highlighter. This was probably like my first highlighter, and it's only later on I started to use these blush shades, because in the past I was like, you know, this is too pink, but I realized, you know, you just touch it and you tap it off the excess and I would use it. But it's really hard for me to get rid of this, but I did not touch this for more than a year. This was the palette that I would carry to work. So like when I used to do my makeup religiously, compared to now, this was the palette that I carried. It had the contour, my blush and highlighter in one. But I no longer do makeup like that religiously due to, you know, the pandemic. It does not make sense and stuff, but it did its time, and I know even though it says 36 months, I know I have this probably like 8 years now, and I am getting rid of this. So that is basically it for my Empties haul. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, to give me a huge thumbs up. It really motivates me to want to try to create content for you guys, and I thank each and every one of you who have your post notification turned on, who still tune in to my videos whenever I post, who take the time to like my videos and also to comment on my videos. I really look forward to you guys' comments and to chatting with you guys. So I hope you all keep great and keep doing amazing and keep safe out there. So as always, be good, keep safe, God bless, and bye.